Hey guys, welcome back. So we're driving on this road, going to some stuff I have pinned, and I literally just ran across this mine that I didn't even have pinned or didn't even know about. And I pull over, I'm over there, and here it is. It's not really a big location, but we can at least check it out and see what it's about. Midway Placer Mine. We can at least see if there's a shaft or something. That's always the best part about, you know, just driving out in the backcountry. You never know what you'll come across. What do we have over here? A bunch of random scrap metal, it looks like. And I also see there's a cabin over there. We can check that out real quick. This is interesting. Looks like some sort of, I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. Actually, I don't even know what this is. If anyone knows what that is, please let me know in the comments below. Random tires. Looks like that's a fuel tank over there. Assortment of belts and hoses. This is interesting. Looks like they were mixing something in here. This must be the motor for it, I'm guessing. Looks like a small two-stroke. It's actually getting quite chilly out here. I may have to put my hoodie on. And now we're up here in the back country. Climbed an elevation quite a ways. Okay, so looks like your ore was being dumped in there and coming down there and then coming out here. You can see the conveyor belt right there. So it would drop down and this thing would be moving and it would come into here. So this thing actually probably wasn't tilted. It was probably like this at one point. It has since fallen. This looks to be a trommel of some sort. Bunch of stuff down there. An old Frigidaire. That's cool. I didn't know Frigidaire was made by GM. That's interesting. Here we got an old trailer. It looks like they use this for storage for materials. Okay, we're back with the hoodie. If you want one of these, you can go to my merch store and you can get them super comfortable. Super comfortable. All right, so let's go to the top of this and see what we can find up there. Yeah. Okay. Here's the top of this thing. So your stuff, like I said, was being dumped here. The bigger rocks were being filtered out and dumped off, and your material was going down into here, then was going out that way. That looks like a water tank over there. Small little mill, nothing too crazy. But like I said, I don't know if the mine itself even still exists. I'm looking up here and I don't really see anything. I mean, if there was, it would be pretty easy to tell. Small claim. Not seeing any signs of ore cart tracks or anything, so looks like this was the old access road. Looks like this is a small little wash here. I need to figure out how to get back to the road. We'll just keep following this. But we're gonna go have a look at that little cabin, and I'm pretty sure I saw a truck. Beautiful country out here for sure. I'm glad I decided to come out this way today and not go further south. Not saying we won't, but I know there's stuff in the area here. There he has something over there. There might be some more stuff on this side. Assuming this was part of the same claim. Looks like this could have been a road. Maybe. Perhaps. Oh, it just goes around. Just a little loop. There's a burned out bed over there. The springs you can still see. And looks like there was something here at one point, possibly another small cabin or a building, maybe a shed of sorts. This might be, I'm assuming this is going to be an outhouse. Yeah, looks like it. And then over here, here's your cabin right there, and here's your dump truck. I think this truck was used over there. Remember how we were showing how the ore was being dumped and coming out? This is probably the truck that they used to haul it off. Ah, it was an old Chevy. You can just make it out. Looks like this was a straight 6. Only one way to find out. Yep, straight 6. You know, it always amazes me how these trucks get all beat up like this. You know, unless it was like that when it was working or what. Like, how did the dump bed even end up in that position? Cool old truck though. Someone's been pounding acorns in here. This was the manual. Let's check out this cabin over here. You know, if I was driving by any faster than I was, I wouldn't have seen any of this. So it's actually a blessing I was just cruising along. Yeah, this is the old miner shack, and it is in really sad shape. I mean, it's not even that exciting, really. The only thing I see is these old welding rods. These are cool. Yeah, not that interesting. I think the truck and the mill site was the highlight of this thing. Pretty cool. I hope you guys like this short little explorer of this interesting roadside discovery. If you like it, please subscribe. There's going to be more like this coming up. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you in the next one.